Hello everybody, good afternoon. We are on day 6. My name's Eric, as you may know. If you have been watching this series, please give it a like or comment down below. I am doing the daily logo challenge. You can just sign right up on this website. It is only needing your name, your email, and then you just get started today. Get a free prompt every day for 50 days. As you may know, I have been doing this for 6 days so far. I forgot to do the first day, but that's all right. First day, it was just a rocket ship. I'll put that within the other videos as well. So today we're going to be discussing how do you get better in design? How do you decide that your design is good enough? How do you know when your design is done? And I think at that point, it's really up to you where you figure out what you think the design is good enough. And sometimes you can always get other inputs from other friends, other designers, what they think about design, what could be improved. And that is a great way to improve your design by the community, because you are never alone in a vacuum. And so that is the good thing about the internet. And as well, unfortunately, also the bad thing about the internet. All right, so how do you get better at design? We're going to be talking about that a little bit more. I think that with design, you have to have a clear goal. You got to have intention of which direction you want to go into. You want to make a coffee bean. You want to make a coffee shop logo. Excuse me. I'm just getting some water. And so having an end goal is like the one thing that you want to focus on. And we want to make a coffee shop logo. What kind of coffee shop are we looking for? Are we looking for an artisan coffee shop, a family run coffee shop, an authentic coffee shop from the Cuban culture, anything that's really in terms of like how much, differences that you want to put in there. So for me, I like the aesthetically like kind of clean and niche type of coffee shop. It's like a very small shop, but it looks very fancy at the same time. You do see this a lot in different Asian countries. And so what ends up happening is that you have many small coffee shops that looks really modern in the inside. And so we're going to be doing a little bit of a design with that as well. I think I do want to have something that's similar to the name, the roasted bean. Maybe not. I do like cats, so let's put cats in there. We're gonna put cats. That's one thing. And then we're gonna have beans like coffee beans. Let's do that. All right. And so let me make this a little bit bigger, so it might be too thin for you guys to read. Cats, coffee beans, and we're just gonna line it up into the side and put them together. Okay. Coffee shop. Cats, coffee beans. How do you get design to be better? How do you get your design to be better? What do you think the number one thing that most designers struggle about? And I think for me, I struggle the most is where do I start? Where do I find this information of what I want to design? And I think that a great way is to know your audience. To know your audience. What kind of audience are you looking for? What kind of people you have? So obviously I want cats in the logo. So people who likes cats, that's going to be a niche market, a niche type of thing. People who likes cats. And that's going to be a little bit difficult. I mean, that's okay. I mean, if your client is a person who's very specifically likes types of things, you're going to only like people who like cats perhaps. And so that's going to be one thing. That's not my business, but it is something that you can do concern with when you have a client. So cats is one of those things. Coffee beans is one another. I think that coffee bean is a great way to show what kind of place you are, or a coffee cup is a great way to say what kind of logo it is going to be. All right. And audience is this. So people who like coffee, people who like cats, and maybe someone who's in their millennial age of 23 to 38, and that's the age of millennials. So millennials, I don't know, I just put down millennials. All right, I think that's how you spell millennials. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Millennials, there's 2 N's and an I. All right, millennials. Ages 23. All right, so we have our audience here. We have cats, and we pretty much got what we wanted. So for most millennials, they probably like memes. That's probably the dumbest thing that I could probably think of right now. But that's okay. We're just thinking ideas. We don't have to put everything, on hold. I think that it's good to have some opinions or whatever that comes up to your mind, and that way you can kind of delete the process over time with what you think. So design process over here. I'm going straight back into it. We're gonna probably fix this. I do like this. This is kind of cute. All right, and let's see. So we do want to have a cat. So we're gonna have to do a brown. So we can do a brown cat. Maybe so, or maybe a blonde one actually. All right, so brown is one of those colors. Let's see. But before we do that, I think we should definitely work in terms of design, black and white, and a little bit of gray, of course. We can do an ellipse tool, make it a round, kind of make it look like a bean if you want to stretch it. We can probably push it a little bit more and have it a little bit wider in terms of the bean look to it. Kind of looks like a piece of lima bean right now. All right. Let me put maybe cat ears, if that's your type of thing. Cat ears is nice as well. We can do like a very homey looking logo. I guess that sometimes that very Asian coffee shop is one of those things, and it's one of those things that you can just keep putting out, adding ideas and stuff like that. Meme Asian coffee shop, small coffee shop. You can do, let's see, modern coffee shop with cats as well. What else can we do? I think that is pretty much close to what we can get. Let's see. Little bean. You could do something like a circle, and then we can hit D on the keyboard and make it into a default fill and stroke. Add a little of a stroke thickness to it. I'm gonna draw some cat ears. We're gonna borrow some of these from here and put them over here and over here. And then I think that we can slap the layer a little bit smaller with the stroke. And then maybe round the ears less. And then we could put one in the front actually. That might be kind of cute. So it looks like a cat that is putting their hands up, or maybe their ears. Maybe we'll do it less 3D, more 2D. We're gonna try to give it to more of a fun look to it. So let's see. We're gonna try to put this here. We're gonna drag this over here. We're gonna drag this one to the front. We're gonna put this as well in the front of the logo. And so maybe we're gonna have one that's kind of like a similar cat. We're gonna do a cat. Oh, cat that's a Scottish fold. Scottish fold. Those are cute cats, by the way. Let's look at Scottish fold cat. And I think that's pretty much it. I think that if you are happy with the results here, I think you can really start kind of thinking what your design's gonna be in the end. And this is how I'll go about my design process, that you can kind of figure out that, oh, just keep adding words, just keep adding keywords that you want to see in a restaurant or in a design. And this is kind of like how some people go about on their design. This is not how everyone does it. And there's not a right or wrong way of how you're doing design. You just want to make sure your designs are something that's consistent, goes with the client's needs. You are solving their problems of what they need in their logo, something cleaner, something a little bit more friendlier. and it makes sense that your logo should match what the customer's intention, so that way you can make designs on the best choices for your client. All right, so we're gonna get right into it with the design process, and I'll see you in a little bit of what I have decided in terms of my final couple logos. All right, let's get right into it. Alright guys, this is the end. I have concluded what I like so far with the designs. This is a very cute cat logo, playful, with a cup of mug, coffee beans, and pizzazz. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it, but I went beyond and went to make a pattern logo with the design. It is very cute, and then we kind of have a little bit of a brownish gray color with a brown on top of the white. I think it's very cute with the design. Overall, the pattern itself kind of looks really cute as well. And then we do have a small one, a little bit of a similar one with colors in there. I do need to change this part right here to a white. We're gonna fill that back with a white here. And if you guys have any questions or you want to see different designs instead of a cat, please let me know. If you want me to help you look at your designs, you can put that down below as well, or email me in my YouTube page. It should be in the description, or at me at social media, and I'll critique it for you. Other than that, if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this on how to get better with your designs, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.